Pikmin 4's file size has been revealed on the official website, and whoa, it's closer to Breath of the Wild than it is to Pikmin 3 Deluxe's file size. My name is Vantage Emblem, and today we're going to be breaking this down, seeing what it means for Pikmin 4, what it means for the future of the Pikmin franchise, and comparing it to some other games. If you want to hear me talk more about Pikmin, please subscribe and leave a like. That being said, let's get into this. Pikmin 4 is 12 gigabytes. Pikmin 3 Deluxe is 6.5 gigabytes. So Pikmin 4 is nearly double the last game in the series, and Pikmin 3 Deluxe has additional content. Not only does it have new modes, it also has all of the DLC added in. The original release of Pikmin 3 was only 3.95 gigabytes. Granted, there were some updates that happened that increased the file size along with the DLC initially, but it's still a large leap between 3 and 3 Deluxe, and this is an even larger leap between 3 Deluxe and 4. Pikmin 4's file size is roughly double 3 Deluxe, and it's roughly 3 times the original Pikmin 3. But it's also fairly close to the file size of a massive Nintendo game, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's file size is 14.4 gigs. Pikmin 4 is only 2.4 gigs away from matching that file size. But what does this actually mean for Pikmin 4? Is it going to be as huge of a game as Breath of the Wild? That's probably not the case. Different series have different requirements, and it's more about what you do with the file size than how large it is. For example, Mario Odyssey is only 5.6 gigs, but it's still decidedly a way longer game than Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which is 6.5 gigs, at least in regards to its overall content. That being said, Pikmin 4 is closer to some of the bigger Switch games. Skyward Sword HD is 7.6 gigs, and yes, that is a previous generation game made in HD, but that game is still around 30-40 hours to beat. Pikmin 4 easily surpasses this. It's probably just because of the modern graphics, but even then, given how many caves we've seen, given how big the world seems to be just from what we've seen in the roughly 3.5 minutes of footage we have, there is a very good chance this game is large, massive, easily the biggest Pikmin game. Pikmin 2 was easily the longest Pikmin game beforehand because of the amount of playtime the caves added into the main story, and this game is just straight up adding caves back into the main story. This game is also adding a night mode of some sort, which would add to the file size and length of the game, and although it's not necessarily a hard and fast rule, the larger the file size, typically the more content takes up that file size. Tears of the Kingdom, for example, is 18.2 gigs. We haven't seen much of it at all, but it seems to be building on top of the original Breath of the Wild, so it adds an extra roughly 4 gigs onto it. I'm expecting Pikmin 4 to be a really big game for the Pikmin series, in terms of literally how much content there is. But what do you think? Do you think the file size matters at all? Do you think it's just inflated because the graphics are really good? Do you think it actually has something to do with the content? Do you think this is worth talking about? Let me know in the comments below. That being said, I'll stop rambling and end things here. My name is Vantage Emblem. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone. Cheers.